Thank you, Cricket sir.
Just 1 minute. Okay, on behalf of LTTC, I welcome to all of you. And Neeraj sir, you are also welcome here. Today's session, and definitely this is very important session for this week. And I request to you ki I know you are very well manner you presentation will be going, but on behalf of LTTC and APT participant, definitely today day may be memorable day to all of day our training period. Okay, so on behalf of LTTC and APT participant, warm welcome to Neeraj Gupta sir for today session on blockchain technology. So now you can start, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thanks to all of you, all participants. Now I request all participants, if you have any query in your mind, you may please raise. Before starting, I request all participants, if you have any query, you may raise in your mind regarding blockchain and its application. Okay, no query, no doubts regarding the blockchain technology and its application till the topics covered. So today we are covering adoption of blockchain in India. So in the current century, 21st has witnessed unparalleled technology advancement, especially in terms of information technology. The technological advancement is significantly felt in the latest discussions around artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, and everything else that relies on it. With the advent of blockchain, the fad is catching up with respect to the currencies germinating from it. The underlying technology, which afford transparencies and immutability. From what is available in public knowledge, the investment made by Indians in cryptocurrency alone is upward of 10 billion US dollar. Barring that, we also see that the use of the underlying blockchain technology has found the most takers in the banking and financial sector. Also, the fact that Indian government is actively using this for land title registry, vehicle life cycle management, farm insurance, and electronic health record management say a lot as to the awareness, willingness, and pace at which blockchain is being embedded in the social economic fabric of the country. From the private sector point of view, various companies are exploring blockchain to improve effectiveness and are trying to internally revisit their processes and workflow to added value to their service delivery system. Around 56% of Indian businesses are moving towards blockchain technology, especially in the field of banking and finance, making it a part of their core business. National Informatics Center, which is responsible for web management and any information related work for the Government of India, who established a center of excellence in blockchain technology, which operates as a coordinated, interoperable blockchain ecosystem around the nation. This allows the government to test run projects before rolling them out for public interfaces. The boost that was needed from a regulatory standpoint has been warranted in a limited fashion when Niti Aayog, a think tank of Government of India, in its strategy paper on blockchain covered the fundamental of distributed technology, its potential framework, challenges and lessons from Niti Aayog's own proof of concept, its use cases and suggestions for India's national blockchain strategy as per the premier think tank in the country. It is required of the respective government to provide special attention to localized network wherever peer-to-peer transaction can build additional socio-economic worth. There is a one body of Government of India, Security and Exchange Board of India, in short called SEBI, asked to depositories to create, host, and maintain a system using distributed ledger technology or blockchain technology to record and monitor the creations of securities as well as to monitor the covenants of non-convertible securities. This system comes into effect in the current year, effective from April 1st, 2022. As the case has been with the banking finance sector, institutional sector, it stands in as the forerunner in the adoption and implementation of blockchain technology as well. With the banking and healthcare regulators willing to afford regulatory sandbox, it is not correct to assume that a lot of the participating stakeholders will wish to participate in the same by deploying blockchain technology at some level or the other. Additionally, in December last year, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology released a national strategy on blockchain, seeking to adopt technology in government systems, especially for e-governance purpose, and offering blockchain as a service. The strategy further requires state government to develop state-specific blockchain application on the shared blockchain infrastructure. As per the strategy, various government organizations and other stakeholders will work in harmony to the advantage of the blockchain technology in terms of enhanced security, trust, and its ability to ensure tamper-evident transactions. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has projected a roadmap that includes the assessment of the value proposition of blockchain technology, running pilot deployment and prototype, evaluating these for a specific platform, and in the future, adopting them for other applications and areas. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has also identified 5 areas of weakness in the technology, and that are scalability, security, interoperability, data localization, and disposal of records. As per a report by Digital Asset Exchange Cross Tower and US-India Strategy Per Partnership Forum, blockchain technology and Web 3.0 innovation will propel the digital asset economy's value from 5 billion in 2021 to 262 billion over an 11-year period, resulting in a 1.1 trillion contribution to India's GDP. Such impact of blockchain technology has remarkable growth potential for India, especially since the implementation requires software people, financial experts, as well as legal acumen, in turn creating job opportunities. Blockchain technology is going to revolutionize the functionality of business to business, government to customer, government to government, and business to government services corresponding to various application domains. Its implementation can be reflected in healthcare, governance, cybersecurity, automobiles, media, travel, logistics, and hospitality. The materialization of blockchain technology also hold promise for government to harbor transparency and accountability and provide frictionless transactions with the citizen. The best example of frictionless transaction is UPI, which is a novel product developed by government agencies. While some suspect that the adoption of this technology is going to erode the legacy system that is truly possessed to do is to act as a catalyst to revamp the existing process by bringing in efficiency and greater value. With the immutability, transparency, and decentralized approach that the technology offered, it is also going to add more value and is capable of bringing in more trust into the ecosystem it flourished in. This also added and assist from the point of view of business continuity and disaster recovery management by allowing access to the information. According to Chain Analysis Index reading, the global crypto adoption has risen by over 2,300% since the last 2 years and over 881% since the second quarter of 2021. As you see in the table, Vietnam stands first with the index value 1. India stands second with index 0.37, following the Pakistan with the index 0.36, Ukraine 0.29, and Kenya 0.28 were ranked the top 5 countries with the highest crypto adoption rate. The developed countries like United States held the 8th position with an index of 0.22. The increase in crypto adoption for some countries was propelled by the quest for residents to preserve their money from currency devaluation. Also, some residents are increasingly adopting crypto for remittance and business transaction for countries in Western Europe, North America, and Eastern Asia. India has the highest rate of cryptocurrency ownership in our survey at 15.4% of those that own cryptocurrency. The people who have owned Bitcoin have 8.80%, own Ethereum 3.5%, Cardano 3.0, Dogecoin 2.6, and Binance Coin 1.4. So these 5 major cryptocurrencies are used by Indians. As overall, 20.6% of Indian crypto owners holding Ethereum and 16th highest percentage globally, gender disparity for crypto adoption below global average in India. Of the 2 in 7 online adults in India who own some form of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is the most popular coin for Indian at 57% of crypto owners. Bitcoin adoption in India makes place at 14th out of 22 countries in regard to the dominance of Bitcoin. Globally, of that own cryptocurrency, an average of 58.9% own Bitcoin. So India is very near to the average of own cryptocurrency, especially in terms of Bitcoin. Ethereum, the next popular cryptocurrency, having share 22.6 and stand 16th country in our list of 22 countries in terms of Ethereum ownership. Cardano, which is the third choice in India, with 19.8% of added who own crypto holding the coin. This makes it the 10th ranked country in our list of 22 countries in terms of Cardano ownership among those that own crypto. Now we're talking about cryptocurrency adoption statistics by country. So a little over 1 in 10, around 11.4% adults have owned crypto globally. Nigeria, Malaysia, and Australia have the highest rate of cryptocurrency ownership among internet users, with the US ranking in 10th place. Japan has the lowest adoption, with only 4.6% of adults saying they own any cryptocurrency. Of those that own cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is the most dominant in Japan, South Africa, and Singapore. Globally, men are 1.4 times more likely to own cryptocurrency than women. Now, adoption of blockchain technology by Government of India. Government of India set up a center of excellence in blockchain technology in Karnataka state of India. India will be a platform for innovative new solution, a gateway to the test and develop solution for projects undertaken by National Informatics Center at both level, center or at state level. National Informatics Center team will collaborate with global experts to lead development and implementation of innovative blockchain solution from proof of concept to production. The center will provide research-led thought leadership and drive strategic blockchain development, address complex business problems in governance toward improving government service delivery. The emergence of blockchain technology holds promise for the government to foster trust and great transparency about certain data activities and provide frictionless transaction with the citizen. In addition to that technology, determining right application of that technology is a critical factor to accelerate its adoption. As in case of mature system, advocates of government blockchain solution must provide strong evidence that such investment will save money and improve services that are already in a good way. Union Government Policy Think Tank Niti Aayog, in association with State Government of Telangana and Goa, hosted International Blockchain Congress in 2018, which is the biggest blockchain conference in Asia. This will help in adoption of blockchain technology in India. To drive blockchain technology adoption across industries, government, in collaboration with Tata Consultancy Services, Microsoft, and R3 Enterprises blockchain software firm. A survey conducted by London-based blockchain consulting firm Daptos has found out that India has 19,627 blockchain developers, second only to the United States, having 44,979 blockchain developers. World Intellectual Property Organization data show that India is ranked 6th in the total number of patent approval, that is 67 in 2018. Now we discuss about the opportunities for blockchain in India. Post demonetization, India has developed a progressive outlook towards digitization and is aware of the benefit blockchain offer and its potential in governance. The Indian government blockchain initiative are clearly visible through the showcase of many proof of concept demonstrated in the area of banking, land registry, and insurance. The Institute of Development and Research in Banking Technology, the technology arm of the Reserve Bank of India, led 2 proof of concept. The first one is domestic trade finance letter of credit and enhancement information by payment. By involving banking and technology firms such as Infosys and IBM, Andhra Pradesh is the first state in the country to introduce blockchain in land record and is also setting up a blockchain center of excellence to set up India's first blockchain state. Other states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, and Rajasthan are following the same concept. While blockchain adoption and initiatives are only concentrated in certain tech-savvy circles, the biggest channel facing widespread adoption and implementation includes awareness about blockchain is very limited and shrouded by the disruption of the unregulated cryptocurrency market. Businesses interested in blockchain could probably set aside an internal team focus to understand the technology, its impact, and area of uses. Blockchain is considered as a complete technology that will replace existing technology. This misunderstanding has also been a hindrance in its adoption. People need to comprehend that blockchain is a technical component that will be integrated with the current system to enable business application and new approaches. A professional service company has debuted a miniature model of blockchain framework to demonstrate blockchain in a practical and tangible manner. Blockchain-based financial services are being worked upon. Many Indian banks have started to implement the blockchain ecosystem within their banking system, but the lack of regulations and a specific regulatory body to bring in standardization and approval for mainstream implementation is another complication. Another complexity is in the integration of blockchain with the current technology and data security during the early stage development. Adding to all this is the ban on cryptocurrency in India. Indian blockchain startup raised their fund through initial coin offering rather than through the traditional funding process. The ban on cryptocurrencies has adversely affected them, and now startups are moving outside India to raise funding. Now the various projects run by Government of India, and the projects are CBSE certificate chain, drug logistic supply chain, public distribution system, Goa GST, and blood bank. So first of all, we discuss about CBSE certificate chain. CBSE stands for Central Board of Secondary Education, which is the largest board to conduct examination for higher secondary and senior secondary. Along with, they also conduct some tests like teachers eligibility test, NEET, and many more. Now, CBSE has taken many pioneering IT initiatives, particularly in the domain of examination. In last 6 years, many landmark IT systems have been developed in-house and implemented for various functions and stakeholders of the board. Various IT systems have been developed, and that are with the focus which are minimum government, maximum governance, ease of doing business, ease of living, reduce compliances, data-driven decisions, light but tight framework, transparency, accountability, no data redundancy, integrated system, and quick disposals. Post declaration of result, there are two challenges: instant availability of digital academic document and verification of these documents for admission process for higher education in India and abroad, and selection of the candidate for the job. To address this, CBSE developed first of its kind its own digital academic repository called Parinam Manjusha and launched in 2016. This repository has been integrated with National E-Governance Division Digital Locker platform. At present, result data of class 10th and 12th exam of 18 years, effective from 2004 to 2021, is available online for downloading of digital academic document by student and verification by employers and higher education institute. Approximately 12 crore digital real-time generated, digitally signed, and PKI-based QR coded academic document such as mark sheet, migration certificate, and pass certificates are available in the repository. Digitization of legacy record of class 10th and 12th from 1975 onward is in progress and will be appended to the repository as soon as completed. Thereafter, this repository is set to become one of the largest digital academic repository in the world. One of the challenge faced in the admission process for higher education in India and abroad and selection of the candidate for the job is the verification of the academic document produced by the candidate. The verification of the correctness and genuineness of these documents with the concerned university or board requires considerable effort and processing time. Hence, most of the time, the institutes and companies insist on production of the original document by the country. So this long delay for verification of document has been reduced with the implementation of certificate chain in CBSE book. The proof of concept named academic blockchain document has been established using the blockchain technology to record the academic document of CBSE by linking them like a chain. This chain records the academic documents in a distributed manner in multiple locations. Academic documents in this chain are secured, tamper-proof, and immutable. Attempt to tamper the data is not possible as all the distributed locations need to be updated as per the agreement to synchronize the data between them. Blockchain technology records the data in the distributed ledger with all the participating nodes. The data are recorded in the blockchain based on the consensus among the node and simultaneously at all the location in the distributed network of blockchain nodes. This eliminates the dependency on the third party for verification. The data are linked and stored with cryptographic security so that they are immutable and traceable. The linking of the block in the blockchain ensure that they cannot be tampered with. The data are trustable as they can be verified across the participating nodes. This blockchain provides the trustable, immutable, and traceable academic document. It can be used by the various educational institutes for admission for higher studies and companies for job offers. It can also be used for the online counseling by the institutes. The financial institutes can also use this system for sanctioning of educational loan and other loan based on the qualification of the applicant. It is transparent, tamper-proof, paperless, and no dependency on third party. Now, I request to all participants, if you have any doubt, any query regarding CBSE certificate chain-based blockchain proof of concept, you may please raise. First, unmute yourself and then raise your doubt. No doubt, no question. So I proceed further.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I just raised a question. It says that like the cryptocurrencies are usually unhackable or it's secure. But when we go through some, searches online, we often see that cryptocurrencies are being hacked and billions worth of coins and current cryptocurrencies are being hacked. So how can we say that it's secure in a very in all the manners?
In the first session of blockchain taken by Mr. M. Naveen Naga, he said that if 51% of the total processing power of node. If you
Yes.
have more than 51% of processing of nodes, then hacking is possible. And if you observe the cases of hack related to the cryptocurrency, the cases are only related to the cryptocurrency, not related to the digital ledger. The reason is that when any new currency has been launched, maximum processing power with the owner,
Okay.
right? When they initially they offer initial coin offer, basically they want to raise the funds, ICOs, based on ICOs, and when they raised it, the entire processing in the hand of company. When the network has been matured, means more than 50%, or I can say 60% nodes are from outside, then we can say that network is secure. If company or the owner got more than 51% processing power, then hacking is possible. Next question comes, which blockchain network is used in this system? This system is designed by its own. Government of India actually make one group that is coined National Informatics Center, and the entire websites, entire web management, entire IT has been managed by a National Informatics Center. So they not publicly provide any kind the type of cryptography algos has been used. Some people say that they may use the existing technology like blockchain or Ethereum based network or Cardano. I inquire about that, but this is not related to the present technology in public domain. They use some different thing. Earlier, for securing the documents, we are in publicly, we are using SHA algorithm with the private key bit is 256, and few banking sectors use 512, and some more secure financial institutions also use 1024. But remember one thing, more complex encryption algorithm we are using, more time consuming is this. So both we can, before implementing, we can also account this, that if we make system more secure, means more computing process is required. Definitely, Samuel Pradhan sir say that it is built on Hyperledger, but not the ledgers which are publicly information available. It is some different kind of thing has been implemented.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes.
That means the government of India has developed their own network. That means blockchain network.
Yes.
Oh. So
As
it's
you also heard that 5G network, 5G technology is also developed by the government of India, which is accepted in October 2021 by ITU, which is a standardization organization at the world platform. So mostly the standards of the European countries or US and China's are different. So rather to adopt the same technology, government of India now work on to develop their own indigenous product. So in this same scenario, like our Prime Minister give that Make in India quote. So on the basis of that, National Informatics Center work on it, and they develop their own blockchain network, which is unique. And till date, no information what type of cryptography has been implemented, and how they implemented, and the software they are using, the language they are using, is not disclosed by any platform. Anyone else? So now I proceed to the next case. Now, practically ways to verify the academic document. You may simply go to the portal of CBSE, and in the CBSE, when you click on the verify the documents, at last I demonstrate you how students or you can verify. So they ask the class, and a unique roll number is given to all participants that you may enter it, date of birth, examination year, and examination time. These 4 are mandatory keys. So normally in RDBMS, we primary key concept is there, and normally we have make a single field as a primary key. But here, a compound key treated as a primary key. So combination of roll number, date of birth, examination year, and examination time. These 4 are collective, and then it make it as a primary key. There is a possible that exam year is common for all. For that current year, examination type are also same. Date of birth is also same, but roll number is not same. Same thing that roll number may be repeated on the next year. Date of birth is also same, but exam year is different. Similarly, exam time. So for such complexity may arises, so they prefer to make compound primary key. Once you enter the data, it gives you that the information regarding the document is valid document or not. So users of academic blockchain document. So there are 4 users are there: students, educational institutes, employers, and financial institutes. These are the 4 users in academic blockchain document.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, who is verifying all those these documents in the government of India's blockchain network?
The entire system is maintained by the Network Informatics Center. The information related to the student entered by the CBSE, and when copy has been checked, or when the answer sheet has been evaluated by the teachers, which related to the some educational institute, so that may enter the marks of the student on the website. So here educational institute is the second user. Third is employer. Suppose State Electricity Board of Uttar Pradesh or Bihar, and they want to verify the documents. So they interact with the CBSE board, and CBSE board give them an API and API key. So mass verification of document is also possible. Then financial institutes, various financial institutes are also involved here. So they also get access of these documents. Remember, in blockchain, only creation and view is only possible. Creation and view is possible. Updation is not possible. Deletion is not possible. Because of this property, we can say it is tamper-proof. Any other doubt, sir?
Sir, I'm I'm quite confused because in what happens in the blockchain network is that there are some miners who are verifying all the transactions. So whatever the transaction, let's say just to create one record.
Miners are come in picture for cryptocurrency, not in other one.
Same with the Ethereum network, no, sir. When we develop a smart contracts, let's in this system, most probably they have developed one smart contract, I think, to add all the records of the student. In the same way, in the Ethereum network also, there are miners who verify the transaction. So in this system, I'm confused who is really verifying whether that particular student record transaction is legitimate or not.
Okay. So before creating any document, or you can say any note or any block, what we need at the initial level, we simply select one hash, that is 00, and some information like roll number and their marks, that are data. And when we create, so time stamp is there, date and time is there. Now we want some pattern. That pattern is based on the complexity. Suppose at the last I demonstrate you also practically that the hash has been generated in such a way that the first 4 values are 0 or 6 values are 0. Right? Anyone can calculate hash. There is no issue. If you implement SHA-256 algorithm, you just give the value, any value, with time, date, and hash, nonce, etc. And you got some hash value. But what is the difference between you and miners? Miners use different algorithms to get the hash value in such a way that the first 4 values are 0 or first 6 values are 0. Right? So that complexity has been increased, and they want the machines which able to perform computing very fast. Mostly people think that CPU is very fast. No. Now, if you want to work as a miner, then you may use ASIC, application specific integrated circuit. Right? And earlier I already told you that in the ABCD document, no information available which network has been implemented. There is a means that I have confirmed that it is not Ethereum, it is not Bitcoin network, it is not Corda and any kind of hyperledger. They use some unique indigenous concept. Right, sir? And the users who access this system, so only 4 users are there: students, educational institutes, employers, and financial institutes. Only 4 users in ABCD document blockchain based system. And how it looks like this. So there is a red circle is there, And in this red circle, inside the black circle, blockchain document system is there, and nobody know how block has been formed. And educational institutes, revenue department, government department, professional course offer, police department, local bodies, accreditors, validators, and testers, as well as employers have a rights to view the information. Right, sir? Now, any other question? A transaction has been verified by the team of National Informatics Center. Now, second case, drug logistic chain. Drug logistic chain is the drug supply chain established using the blockchain technology. The complete transaction of drug supplies is stored with every stakeholder in his register. Whenever someone supplies or purchase or issue the drug, every other stakeholder get notified and recorded in his register. Blockchain ensures complete surveillance as there is no centralized authority that could manipulate the account. Therefore, whenever anyone ledger is hacked, compromised, the other ledger will be intact and can be verified easily. As you raise the issue, sir, that someone has been hacked. Definitely, it is possible that few nodes may be compromised and their information may be leaked. But if when confirmation from all nodes, all verified nodes or validators not received, that block is not covered. Right? So any one ledgers becomes hacked or compromised, the other ledger will be intact and can be verified easily. Hence, the transactions in this chain are secured, tamper-proof, and immutable. The drug logistic chain contains the transaction of the supply of the drug from procurement to the citizen. As and when the transaction takes place, the stakeholder will send the signed transaction to the drug logistic chain. The drug logistic chain will link this transaction and build the chain and will store securely in the drug logistic chain. Drug logistic chain system is integrated with existing online supply chain management system of the government of Karnataka. And that system is called Aushadha to record the transactions in the blockchain. In the current system, there is a well-versed supply chain management system is there. But tampering is there. I will take one example. When we want to move a goods from one place to another place, what happens? We need a e-way bill. So when e-way bill concept has been introduced, what happens? Transporter purchase the e-way bill and deliver the product and not follow the normal route. It follows alternate routes where checking is not there. Once delivered and come back successfully, it claims that the order has been cancelled, and that's why kindly cancel my e-way bill. So deletion is possible. But when we implement blockchain, and the concept in blockchain is only to create and view. No updation, no deletion. So there is a one crude concept: create, read, update, and delete. Crude has been implemented in all CRM or logistic or CRM, SRM, SCM systems. So the last two is missing in blockchain: updation and deletion. So if vendor or a manufacturer manufactures the system, the product, and sent to warehouse, excise duty has been implemented. So whether product has been sold or not, once you manufacture and deliver to the warehouse, excise duty is implemented. So you must submit the excise duty. So what actually in the current scenario, manufacturer only declare 50% of the final product. But once blockchain has been implemented, the information of raw material has been introduced first, excise duty has been implemented. So all record has been maintained on a system and nobody able to update or delete. Once entry has been validated, no one, no user at any end update or delete. Right? So events such as recording and result of the quality check can result in freezing the drug and recalling them to ensure that non-standard drugs are not issued to the patient is implemented. In case of drug, manufacturing date, batch number, lot number, and expiry date has been mentioned. So once blockchain concept has been implemented on the existing supply chain management, expiry product entry has been not accepted by the system. Right? And what type of transactions are recorded in the drug logistic chains? That are procurement, warehouse inward, warehouse outward, quality testing, hospital inward, hospital consumption. In Aushadha system implement the business logic for the drug supply chain that gives immutability, provenance, and finality to the data stored in the system. Drug logistic chain record all the transactions that are taking place in supply chain of the purchase and distribution of the drug by the government. These transactions are stored in the shared or distributed manner with all the participating stakeholders with the consensus between them. This eliminates the need for dependency on the third party. The certificates are linked and stored with cryptographic security so that they are immutable and traceable. Now, first of all, how and drug logistic chain has worked. So initial level manufacturer is there. So every drug is marked with a unique code. Suppose I am taking one example, Dolo. So in that there is a one salt, paracetamol, right? So that paracetamol given a unique code. Data is stored in blockchain, means every drug marked with a unique code. So that information stored in a system where blockchain has been implemented. Now that product goes to the wholesaler. The origin of the drug is verified by the wholesaler. Means manufacturer manufacture the drug and which is verified by the wholesaler. And that transaction is added to the blockchain. So two entries, one related to the drug by manufacturer itself, and the origin of the drug is verified by the wholesaler. These two transactions once added into the blockchain based system, it never update or delete it. Then pharmacist check and verify the drug. Once it is verified, means the drug available to the pharmacist. Once it is verified by the drug, once drug is verified by the pharmacist, now it is available for sale. Now pharmacist give the drugs to the patient based on the prescription given by the patient. So basically patient purchase the drug from the pharmacist. So a financial transaction comes into picture. So once drug has been sold, so that information once is stored in a blockchain based drug chain supply, means it is out of the system and re-entry or duplicate entry is not possible on the system. So the linking of the blockchain at all four stages cannot be tampered at any stage once it is verified. Before verification, it never goes to the next stage. So certificate of trust has been generated and which is verified by all stakeholders. Now, drug logistics chain provides the trustable, immutable, and traceable transactions. It can be used by the various hospital and citizen to verify the original supplier of the drug and quality testing of the drug. With this, transparency comes into picture. Patient can check the manufacturer, expiry detail, and standard of the batch of medicine before consumption. Tracking is possible. This system facilitates tracking the movement of drug from producer to the patient. It also eliminates the chances of counterfeiting. Traceable. It is not only result in integrated supply chain information, but also maintain traceable record of distributed drug. If government agency wants at which state a particular batch of drugs has been available. So with this system, government agencies check, is there any black marketing or excess storage by any distributor is done or not. Tamper proofing is there because updation and deletion is not there. So it ensures that the transactions are not manipulated and verifiable very easily. No third party involvement is there. So trust on drugs made by manufacturer is possible. In this drug chain logistics systems, as it provides the mechanism for citizens and hospital to verify quality of the drug being supplied or issued. It also helps in tracking and tracing the supply of the drugs. This eliminates the need to depend upon the third party to check out the quality. It also drastically saves the time for verification and promotes the paperless verification. There are main three users in this drug logistic chain, and that are citizens or patients, hospitals, and government. Now, any question regarding drug logistic chain system based blockchain based drug logistic system? Anyone, participants? Any doubt, any query regarding blockchain based drug logistic chain system already implemented in government of Karnataka? Please unmute yourself if you have any query, any doubt regarding blockchain based drug logistic chain system. Okay, no question from, no doubts, no query raised by any participant. So there is a 10-minute break. After 10 minutes, we discuss about next case or a next system which already work in by Government of India, that is public distribution system. So I request to all participants, take 10 minutes break. Let's have some tea or snacks or become fresh, and we will join very soon after 10 minutes. Thanks to all of you.